Yeah, what's up, good people? It's LiveSec on your screen, and what you're seeing right here is the future, and it's Xpeng. We're talking about the next big thing with Xpeng, which is, of course, the P7. Have you seen this, guys? This is a sports car. It's not a sedan. Come on, I'm flabbergasted. Now, I'm gonna take you around the car so that you see this amazing creation from Xpeng right here. Guys, you're killing it right here in China. Stop playing, you're sleeping. Have you seen this? It's not been long. We talk about the G7, the G9, and even the X9. Now we're talking about the next P7. This is impressive. Now you may want to stick with me and let's hop around and see what this car has. Come on, let's go. Now take a look at how slick the daytime running light is, guys. Impressive. And you see this? This is super impressive. And you see this? These are your headlamps right here. Super impressive, right? Great and sleek. Now, they actually say this car is a coupe sedan, but I'm not gonna buy that. I'm gonna take this car as a sports car. I'm just gonna say it's a sports car. It's not a sedan. I'm gonna say it's a sports car. Well, you take a look at the shape like this. Now, let me know what you think about it. Are you gonna confirm that it's a sedan or it's a sports car? They say it's a coupe sedan. I think it's a coupe sports car. Hi, 小 P。听着呢。打开前备箱。See that? You ain't got no front, just a little bit of where you can put your charger and stuff like that, and that's all, okay? So there ain't no much about it, but I think because the rear has a lot of space, like the trunk has a lot of space, that's the reason why they didn't put nothing right here, okay? Guys, let me know your thoughts on this car, okay? And please, while you're doing that, make sure you hit that like and subscription button, for we're going to be bringing you much more interesting cars. And to make matters worse, guys, this is running on 21-inch rim, and to even spoil it, they had to use Michelin tires. That makes the appearance look kind of majestic, clean, sleek, and really, really sporty on the road. You know what I'm saying? This is epic, man. And you see the matching colors, they're going to spoil you with colors. You see this beautiful color that you're seeing right here? Now you gotta see, take a look at this. Man, this is just purely a sports car, you know what I'm saying? A sports EV. And this is gonna compare to the likes of the Xiaomi SU7. Taking a look at the car, guys, you can see that the A pillars are blackened and it moves right here, takes the same color and goes right down right here, right up to here. This is super impressive, making the car looking super beautiful and really kind of futuristic, you know what I'm saying? And you have your flush handles, guys, and this car has an aerodynamic function that gives the car a drag coefficient of 0.201 CD, which means that the car actually is passing into the wind without any stress. Of course, it's a sleek coupe, which actually means that it can actually do a lot. Running on that 21-inch rim tires, and the wheels are Xpeng designated, custom-made kind of wheels, you know what I'm saying? Which is impressive. 你好，小 P。打开尾翼。Guys, this is impressive. Stop playing. And you can still close the spoiler in case you're not in any sports mode. You can just say, 你好，小 P。关闭尾翼。See that? Now, stepping into the interior, guys, there's nothing that's going to convince me that this car is not a sports car. It's going to take Adolf Hitler and King Leopold to force me to accept that this car is not impressive and like it's not a sports car. Because when you get into the interior, it's something totally different and something that you will expect from Xpeng. Come on, man. You see only the steering wheel. This is impressive. And you see this right here? You have your augmented reality HUD right here. This is impressive, okay? Which is gonna help you to maneuver some kind of traffic on the road. This is technologically inclined, you know what I'm saying? Now stay with me. We're not going nowhere. You see this right here? This is gonna improve your driving experience because this is gonna take care of you when you're riding on the road. In case you fall asleep in the car, you know what I'm saying? Like this car is gonna brake on its own and stuff like that. And this is not only slick, it's also fast. Now take a look at this. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Guys, this is all about your gauge. You know what I'm saying? This is all about it. You see how tiny and slick that is? You don't need so much information because you already have this screen right here, which is gonna do everything for you. And you have these two front row seats, the princess seat and the driver's seat, having massaging and heating and ventilating. But guess what? I wanna ask you, let me know how many sport cars you know that have these features right here. Most of them are going to come with maybe just heating or maybe sometimes ventilating and no massaging. No, most of the time ventilating, massaging and heating all 3-in-1 always comes with SUV cars, not this kind of cars, you know what I'm saying? So another thing that you're gonna like is that they always match the paint to the cars. So for example, you got to see my seat belt, it matches the color on the car. And when you take a look at my seat right here at the back, you can see that stripe right there. You can also see that stripe right there. It matches the outer color of the car, which is great. I really like this combination, you know what I'm saying? Unique, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you sitting in your car and you want to make a video, you're doing a selfie, and of course, someone seeing you with your seatbelt looking like this. They actually know you're driving something that is not common, because common cars only have the black seat belt, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, common cars have the black seat belt. So when you're driving something that has an original seat belt that comes from the manufacturer of the car, and it's not black, means you're actually driving something that is One thing about Xpeng or Xpeng which you're gonna know is it doesn't have any physical buttons, okay? So the only physical buttons you're gonna always ever have on a Xpeng car, unless they sell you a fake, it's gonna be this you see right here, okay? These are your only physical buttons, and they're always gonna be on the steering wheel, and of course right here, because this is a sports car and you can have these ones right here. But when it comes to the screen and stuff like this, you're not gonna have any physical buttons right here. The ambient lighting in the car actually matches those right here, and when it changes, this right here also changes as well. You can see the color changing, right? Impressive. Now that's it, goes to blue and changes the mode, and that's the same thing that happens right here in your coffee cup holders, which is impressive. Now talking about space, you have your little bit of space right here which you can keep some of your impressive belongings. And talking about entertainment, guys, you have speakers all around the car. You have the Dyna audio speakers, which are actually 20 in this car. You have 20 Dyna audio speakers. 你好，小 P。
我在呢。
打开后备箱。
后备箱正在打开。
That's how you open the trunk, all with your voice. 关闭后备箱。
后备箱正在关闭。
That's how you close your trunk. You have your 15.6-inch impressive touchscreen display right here, which is super impressive, more than an Olympic athlete on steroids. And guess what? It actually still moves, like it's very energetic. Watch this. 你好，小 P。
来了来了。
打开座椅按摩。
主驾座椅按摩打开了。
You see that, guys? It's moving, right? Another thing again you may actually want to take note of is right here. You have your camera, which you can take some photos in the car and even record videos if you want, you know what I'm saying? That's super impressive. And you have right here again, guess what? Your impressive wireless charging. And I really love when they don't put plastic right here on the charging part. I really love when it's some cool, good materials. The entirety of the car is so super good. Good leather and stuff like that. Man, these are those dash that they cannot get dirty, okay? You can easily wipe it off, and in case of any dust and stuff, you can wipe it off and they can get so clean, you know what I'm saying? Impressive. And materials again in the car, I think it's super great, impressive. Xpeng did not forget about the old schools who may think wireless charging is some form of dementia and evil brought about by technology. No, they actually have charging ports both Type-C and USB right here. Unless you still want a plug-in socket, then we can actually conclude your case is critical. It's time for us to talk some technology, okay? The new Xpeng P7 offers an 820 kilometers of range. I think that's impressive. Purely EV, no range extended version. And guess what? And features an LFP and 10 lithium battery that has options with 74.9 and 92.2 kilowatt hour battery. You're gonna choose which one you want. The rear range of this car is gonna be determined by maybe your battery type, especially if you're choosing the higher version, that's a 92.2 kilowatt hour, and of course some other external factors like maybe weather, your road type, and maybe some other stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, which are going to determine the rear range of the car. So you could be expecting a range not up to 820 like it says. So when you get an Xpeng and you're driving maybe in a very hot area or a very cold area, or maybe in a very hilly terrain or rough terrain or rugged terrains, and maybe kind of a little bit of off-road and stuff like the road is not that smooth, you cannot expect to have a range of 820 kilometers of range. And this is not only applying to Xpeng, applying to all EVs, okay? So when you hear an EV having a range of let's say 530, 700, 800, and maybe by the time you charge it on full charge and you want to go maybe 300 kilometers and the car is telling you it's slow, maybe the weather is part of it, maybe the road type is part of it, and stuff like that. And most of the times in China, we are using the CLTC range, which is not like the standard maybe American range and stuff like that. So guys, please, if you are an EV fan, please notice. The rear-wheel drive version has a combined power of 367 and the all-wheel drive has a combined horsepower of 595. Now, talking about things you like about the car, again, you have this impressive screen right here. In fact, Xpeng never fails with this stuff. They are always so impressive. They just know what to do at what time and where. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually watch your own movie right here at the little screen. See that? That's your movie app. You want to watch whatever movie, you can watch impressive Chinese movies right here, and you can also access foreign movies or whatever websites that is available in your country for you to watch movies, Netflix and whatever. You can connect them right here. Remember, this car has Apple CarPlay and a lot of other options that you can do, and you can even connect it with your phone, which is impressive. Now you can also control your temperature and how you want the screen. You see that a lot of things you can do right here with this little screen. I think that's impressive. And coming right here, you have your ultra fast 60-watt Type-C charging, which you can actually plug to charge or whatever, and they have two right here, you know what I'm saying, which is impressive. I like the competition game in China because the new P7 is actually going to compare with the likes of the BYD Han L, this SU7, that's the Xiaomi SU7, and of course the Zeekr 001. But this is somehow taking the 001, the Zeekr 001 out of it, because guess what, the 001 is actually much more spacious and larger than this car and actually has some more aesthetics more than this one. But when it comes to technology, Xpeng again is actually competing with the likes of Zeekr, which is impressive. Now let me know your thoughts on this, okay? And right here at the rear, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you that the only thing that again I don't really like, but it's a sports car, is when you're sitting right here at the middle. I always test the middle seats, right? Because when you come right here, you can have some space and a little bit of headroom. But when you come right here to the middle, you don't have, see that? There's no headspace right here. So your head can actually be hitting the glass. And of course, if you are in a bumpy road, but let me know your thoughts on this, because you can still sit like this and there ain't no problem with that, okay? And you can lean like this, and of course, you still have your own seat belt as well, which is super impressive again, you know what I'm saying? So you can put that, which can prevent that hitting of your head right here at the glass. But it's a sports car. Sports cars are not meant to have so much headroom, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why the car instead has a little bit of much more leg room, so that you can be able to stretch your leg, see? And you're not gonna lie to me that you're not enjoying this impressive panoramic sunroof like this, which is curved and making the car look super beautiful. So which means that you can be sitting in the car, enjoying your sky, enjoying your night, and just dreaming until you get to your destinations, making you super available to the universe. You're connected to the sky, you're connected to the stars, you know what I'm saying? So you don't feel just so enclosed like in a box, you know what I'm saying? And when you take a look at the sunroof, you see no sunshade, right? Because the sunroof have an impressive high technology that is embedded into it, that's going to actually prevent some huge amount of ultraviolet light getting into the cabin or hitting your skin directly. When it comes to Xpeng, you ain't got to worry about charging. They are actually also a leading car manufacturer with the littlest amount of time you can use to charge a car. You see this P7 right here, guys. This is your fast charging and your slow charging, and this car can actually charge super fast from 10 to 80% in just 11.3 minutes. What the hell? Super fast, impressive. Comparing really to the likes of the Zeekr. Now, talking about the rear, guys, you see the same technology that they actually used to do with the front and the headlights and the daytime running light is the same right here at the rear, which I think it's super sleek and super beautiful. P7. See that shape, man? It's impressive. Now let's take a look at the trunk. Take a look at this. Large and huge. You can put a lot of stuff right here, man. Guys! So this trunk can actually literally carry about, let's say, yeah, two of me right here at the back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, two of me right here. Two bodies. Yeah, two of me. Let's not say bodies. And again, you have a little bathtub. And you have again your 180 watt and 12 volt electricity outage, which can help you for your picnic and stuff like that, which is impressive. Sleek. button. And you have this car selling at around 41,700 in current market prices. That's approximately 300,000 RMB. Now guys, my verdict is the P7 is super impressive with new technology and of course new design and of course a whole lot of different stuff that you're gonna like about the car, especially the shape, the interior design and stuff like that. But let me know what you think about the car, if you're going to be able to buy it at the price of $41,700. That's approximately 300,000 RMB. And let me know it in how much it's going to cost in your currency if you are to receive this car, because I'm sure it's going to be much more expensive than that because of import duties and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you think about this car. I think it's an impressive car. Now, it's live stock on your screen. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you on my next video. Peace out. Bye bye.